If you're here, it's probably because you want to buy this foundation. It's the Matte Velvet from Juviasplace. However, you don't know if it's worth it or not. So today I'm going to tell you if it's worth every penny that you spent on it. Wait until the end of this video because we're going to go on Sephora, see the reviews, and see what people think about it. I'll tell you if I share the same opinion as them, so you have a more complete opinion on this beauty. So first, let me tell you that what I have on my face right now is the foundation from Juvia's. So it's this one. So you can take a closer look. As you can see, the finish is amazing. It's an absolute beauty. It sets well with the powder. One thing that you need to take into consideration is that it's mostly for people who have oily skin. I have matte skin, so I have dry skin, so if I don't moisturize before applying this foundation, it's not going to look well at all. And sometimes I've noticed that I have some cracks on my face when I wear this. So it's amazing for people who have oily skin. The finish is velvety, as you can see. What I like about it is sometimes, even because right now I don't have any primer, so what I like is that the finish, you don't need a primer when you wear this. So the finish is like smooth. It's not, you don't see the texture underneath. I don't have a bad skin. However, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my face. And this was able to cover everything. So I used a little bit, I didn't use a lot, and the result was really nice. So it's really pigmented. It was able to cover everything from my face. It currently retails for $20 US. However, if you're in Canada, Juvia's doesn't ship to Canada. So you have to go to Ulta in order to get it. The color that I have on my face right now is ACCRA. You can see on my hands what it looks like. Let me show you. It blends pretty well. A little bit darker than I expected. However, when you use, I like when it's darker than lighter. So when I use concealer, it makes it looks really well, but it's a little bit dark for me. There is 42 beautiful shades, so you can find your match. I recommend you look at many reviews in order to see what color it looks like, so you don't get one that you don't like. I'll just swatch it again so just you can see it a little bit more when it blends. Okay, so there's 175 people who gave it 1 star, and there's 469 people who gave it a 5 star. So more people like it than not. What I'll do is I'll try to put most of verified purchases reviews, so we know that those people have actually purchased the product. So we'll start with the 1 star. Okay, so the first review is: you get what you pay for. This is so unfortunate because the concealer is fantastic, but this foundation just flat out sucks. It says it has dimethicone, but it didn't mix well with silicone-based primer, which I found out. It's very patchy and it oxidizes at least 2 shades darker. Okay, so for this one, for the fact that it doesn't mix with primer, I didn't find out anything. I can't say that it doesn't. It does have dimethicone. The concealer, I didn't try it. It does oxidize. It does. Because even for this one, I find out that it was a little bit gray. But I make it work because as I said, when you put the foundation on and you put the concealer, you can make it mix together. So you have to put in a little bit of work, which if you have a foundation, I'm a makeup artist, so I like doing this. But if it's for someone who just like doesn't want to do the work, it might not be recommended. Yeah, so next one did not work for me whatsoever. It slid around even though I used translucent powder. Okay, I don't agree with this one. It did work. It didn't slide off. I've had it and I am with a lot of lights right now, so I'm warm, I'm really hot. And it doesn't slide out. Maybe the person didn't use enough powder, so it really depends. So I don't really agree with this. The next one, it came out too mattifying. and I didn't like the texture of it. Less of a natural look. I do agree with this. This is a full coverage matte foundation, so you have to want a matte, like a matte look. You have to have oily skin. The texture is normal. It's really thick. I forgot to mention, it's really thick. So when you put it on your face, it doesn't glide out. Like, you have to blend it a lot. So it did come out thick. And also, she said natural look. It's not for a natural look, it's a full coverage. So it's not for a natural look, it's for oily skin, and it does have a certain texture that is different. It doesn't glide. So now let's go to the 5 stars. This is the best foundation I've ever used. I love the full coverage, and this is it. One dab will cover your whole face, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's good. I won't say it's the best foundation. It's clearly not, but it's a good foundation. It does give full coverage, and yeah, and one dab you can do your entire face depending on the length of your face. I'm kidding. Okay, the next one would be, this foundation is it. Hands down, I've never been more satisfied with a foundation. I have dry, sensitive skin, and this does everything it needs. This does everything I need it to without drying out my skin. The color range is amazing, and the coverage is like magic. Seriously, you have to buy this. Okay, so I like this foundation, but it's not it for me. And there's a nice color range. I agree. Dry, sensitive skin, you have to moisturize your face before putting this foundation, because it's going, if you have dry skin and you have patches and you put this foundation on, your patches are going to get through. So you have to moisturize your face and make it work. The last one for the day, I enjoy doing this, so I'll do this more often. I will continue to use this foundation. I love imitating people, so I will continue to use this foundation. It is the best full coverage matte finish I've ever used. I love it. So as you can see, most people say that it's matte, it's full coverage. Is it the best foundation? I don't agree. Is it a good foundation? I do agree. So when she says she will continue to use this foundation, I think it's a great foundation. But you have to like full coverage matte look that doesn't glide, and be prepared to either moisturize your face or if you have an oily skin. So thank you for watching. I have another review here that you can look, or if you prefer to watch a therapy, you can go to my playlist where I do a makeup therapy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I do videos every week, so you should be subscribed to not miss anything. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you.